Hey guys, Sean here. I thought I'd take a break from my Harry Potter reviews because as of tomorrow, which will be the 20th, because it's like the 19th year where I live or whatever. But they're gonna have season 4 Agents of Shield, and they're bringing in the Ghost Rider, Agents of Shield. So I thought, in honor of them essentially rebooting Ghost Rider, we take a look at the last time the Ghost Rider was put on screen. Yes, we shall take a look at these movies. But we'll do this one first. Because it came first. So yeah, this is the 2007 movie written and directed by Mark Steven Johnson, the guy who gave us Daredevil, which, I enjoyed. I thought that was a fun movie. So when this movie came out, like with Daredevil, not a lot of people liked it. Because I read it has a 26% or something on Rotten Tomatoes, or maybe 32 or something. I don't know. It has a low rating, put it that way. And that both fans and critics, completely bashed this movie when it came out. But you know what? That's their loss. If they don't enjoy it, that's entirely their loss. Because I actually like this movie. This is the theatrical cut. I saw the extended cut because I'd never seen that version before and I wanted to. So yeah. But the theatrical cut is 110 minutes, which is about an hour and 50 minutes, and the extended cut is about 2 hours and 3 minutes. So it's about 10, 20 extra minutes, I think. Not that much, really. It's not really that much longer. In all honesty, I think they could have shown the extended cut in theaters. I mean, it's not like the Daredevil where there's 30 minutes of extra footage. This was only 10. But on to the movie itself. Basically the story of the Ghost Rider is, it's based on I think a 1970s comic, where this guy basically sells his soul to where this motorcycle stuntman, at least in the movie, I'm not sure if it's in the comic too, where where a loved one is diagnosed with cancer, and basically to save their life, he sells his soul to the devil, and not realizing what he's gotten himself into, he basically becomes the devil's bounty hunter known as the Ghost Rider. And this movie pretty much sticks as close to that story as they possibly can, because in the comics I heard there was more to it that I don't think they could really go into with a movie, because you only have 2 hours in a movie, which you had to cut stuff out, obviously. But I think I read or heard somewhere that Johnny's girlfriend Roxanne, is basically, she does kind of this. I'm not even going to try to explain it because it's hard. But something she does ends up getting this spirit named Zarathos bond to Johnny, and that's what makes him into the Ghost Rider or something like that. It's something with that ilk. I don't know. But as far as the movie, I actually quite enjoyed this movie, and I think all the actors were well cast. Nicolas Cage, he's came out and said he's a fan of the Ghost Rider, and that was probably one of the reasons why he wanted to do this movie, is he was a fan of the character. And you know what? I give Cage credit. He gives a good performance. Does he play the role like a nut? Only in certain areas. Mainly the transformation areas, scenes, which I thought were really cool. I do like the shot right here where it's both Johnny Blaze and spoilers, the movie's been out for 10 years, almost 10 years I should say, where Johnny Blaze and Carter Slade, played by Sam Elliott, who was actually in a Marvel movie before this, a movie we shall not speak of because that movie's a piece of shit. Let's see. But yeah, basically in this movie is that Johnny Blaze basically sells his soul to the devil, played brilliantly by Peter Fonda, who for some stupid reason not brought back in this! I'll get to that later. But anyway, he sells his soul to the devil to save his father's life, and yet the devil, being the devil, screws him over by killing his father in a stunt accident, I guess she said. So Johnny tries to run away from the devil, and he abandons his girlfriend because he doesn't want her to get hurt like his father did. And years later, he continues his father's career as a motorcycle stuntman, I guess as a way to honor his father's memory. I guess, I don't know. But anyway, this demon named Blackheart, who is actually the devil's son, played by Wes Bentley, he gets loose after this contract of Salman Ganza with the Labyrinth of Evil Souls, and he's after because he wants to rule the world, obviously. So the devil sends Johnny after Blackheart in exchange for taking Blackheart down. He gets his soul back and gets to live a normal life. However, at the end of the movie, Johnny somehow is able to learn how to control the rider, which, again, get to tomorrow. He's able to control the rider and says to the devil, "To hell with you, I'll keep the curse." Which, again, I'll get to it. But anyway, as far as the first movie, I enjoy this movie. I mean, if people hate it, they hate it. That's fine. I enjoy this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. Great, good performances, some great effects. The soundtrack by, let's see. Fuck, where's the person's name? Son of a bitch. Christopher Young. Christopher Young is basically the guy who filled in for Danny Elfman with Spider-Man 3. Wow, so he did this and Spider-Man 3 in the same year. Nice. But yeah, I actually enjoyed this movie. I think it's a lot of fun. Good performances, great effects. The soundtrack I think is really cool. And yeah, I think one of the problems that people had with this movie is that Johnny is not the way he's supposed to is in the comics, where he's the beer drinking, not the whole jelly beans and carpenters thing that he's in this movie, which I'll get to when I get to Spirit of Vengeance. But as for this movie, I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. So yeah, if you guys don't like this movie, that's fine. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's all. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I will probably tear this one a new one tomorrow. Oh boy. Catch you later.